Now to the first hole. And as we begin our coverage, it appears that there's a bit of a rivalry brewing between our featured player and Lydia Ko. Henny, what's the intel? Take us through the gossip.
Oh, Luke, there's been so much back and forth between our featured player and Lydia Ko in the run-up to today's matchup. There's certainly some tension out here. You could cut it with a knife.
Cheers for that, Henny. That's good intel. I'll be interested to see how this player deals with the talent that is Lydia Ko. And let's see what he can do here today. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
That one's heading down Broadway.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
He's got a great chance for eagle here.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Going with the 5-wood. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. And that brings to an end that hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
That dog will hunt.
Sitting at -3. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, this from downtown, he's holed it.
It's almost like the golf ball had eyes and it went straight where it belongs, in the hole.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
This is his second shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. This one's going right at the pin here.
A stunning approach shot that everyone down here enjoyed, apart from Lydia Ko.
And this putt for a share of the lead. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that takes him to 6 under. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Oh my, that was launched. Second shot here on the 6th. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in top spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And looking at the standings now, our featured player is currently in the lead, ahead of Wyndham Clark, who's second.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot here on the 8th. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. And a par putt awaits him. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our leader has built a 3-shot bar for here as we head over to the next. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
A great birdie chance here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
That was wonderfully done.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That should set up another chance. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Seven feet to the cup. That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
That should find the cut stuff. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Okay, that'll end up pin high.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And this putt is for a birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, she's hit a good putt here. Like the look of the line. Starting to work its way towards the cup. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one.
Getting better.
Oh, painfully close. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 15th. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
He's setting up for his second shot. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
That's well holed. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, what happened there? Splash. Going with the hybrid. And he's hit that inside the range. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt is about 8 feet.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey putt here.
That's disappointing. And this one will be for double bogey. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in two. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive, going for the green. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Oh, Rich, great to see you. Championship Sunday. Don't you love it when there's a trophy on the line? And our player has a chance to win one today.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Now to the first hole. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Will it find the grass? Second shot here on the first.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpar score.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently in first position. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Well struck. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. It was on a good line. Putting for birdie. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Needs this one to kick right. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Oh, that's a good line. This is going right at the hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Quality shot, that one. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
That's a pretty handy shot.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The 6th is a par 4.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Oh, that was mashed. His second shot here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's looking like 24 feet to the cup.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Got a chance here. Yes.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Well, there's some real momentum with this player, coming off an eagle at the last.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Time for the second shot at the 8th.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Wow, what a shot. John, what's the line on this putt?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. On the tee now, the par 3 9th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the 6 iron. Well played, mate. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for a birdie.
Be the ball, Danny. No. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
That is absolutely spot on.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. 13 feet to the hole. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think this putt's going left to right.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, just missing the birdie there. Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole. Wonderfully played. This is his second shot.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Well, that's a handy shot.
Come on, don't be shy.
It's tracking towards the cup. Oh, that's a great putt. Did everything but drop. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. That will drop and it will extend the lead. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh. Just a short putt remaining here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. The 13th hole is a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That'll work there. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one's for birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Par 3, hole number 14. Going with the 5-iron here. Ooh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. This player's dialed in. What a shot. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, if anything, this will go a little bit to the right.
And it drops for birdie.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Holding steady in first place after that one. Nicely done. Standing over his second shot. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Not a very easy one here. It's moving to the left on its way down the hill.
So close. A par putt awaits. And that putt will drop. Well done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. It's a little wayward.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Five feet coming up to the cup. He sits in first position. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
This putt to win the event. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Oh, that one rushed straight past the hole. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic in New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.